Hello, everyone. You're listening to 8 Bits and Joysticks. I'm Andrew Padula, joined with me by Miles Bruckner.
Hello, everyone.
Sean should be here. Don't know where he is, but hopefully he's not dead somewhere. But I'm sure he'll be joining us later.
Oh, I'm sure. As we say that, terrible things are happening to him.
Well, we sure hope not, but if terrible things do happen to him, it seems like there will have to be tryouts. So send your application to 8bitsandjoysticks@gmail.com. But tonight we actually have a pretty cool show, and I'm happy to announce that dumb little glitch we had last week where no one could listen has been fixed. Hopefully, hey!
Wow, speaking of the devil.
Here he is. We were just talking about you.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm here. Hi.
It looks like you ran here.
I ran across whatever I had to run across to get here. I think it's called your lawn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that. Hi. Sorry. Carry on.
Hello, Sean.
Is that Taco Bell?
Yes.
I hate you.
Sorry.
Whatever. It's fine.
All right. Well,
Carry on. You were saying we were glitchy last week?
yes.
That's what I heard you say when I was running down your
last
stairs.
week we had that little bug where no one could listen to us, and we were trying to figure out why. And
We had a couple
yeah,
on phones.
that's generous. But last week no one could actually hear us. Whoa, what was that? What did you do?
I plugged in my headphones. Did I ruin something?
Take them out. Hold on. Let's.
Oh, God.
Just for us, not for the listeners.
Oh yeah. Wait, maybe
Never mind. I don't have to hear my own voice. It's fine.
try that one. Okay.
Wrong hole.
Oh.
All right. So now we know that one's dead.
Tee. Sorry.
All right. Well, before we get to the show, there was a lot of new stuff going on. I was constantly during the week. I had a little list of stuff to go over, and it was constantly changing. But Miles, you sent me actually this news story,
Trying to think of what I sent you now.
and
Oh.
I wanted this to be first because this is pretty insane. I've never heard of anything like this before.
It's got to be a record for special editions.
Yeah, let's go to the link, and I'll be able to read you guys exactly what's going on. But Saints Row 4 has probably the most insane pre-order edition ever.
Well, I don't know. Did you see the Dead Rising where it came with like a bloody torso?
I can guarantee you that this is more crazy.
Oh, God,
Sean.
really?
Oh,
Well, first,
you.
real quick, what was that?
Did
The
you
bloody
not,
torso thing?
Do you not know about it?
Like it's a human, like a legitimate dead person?
No, it was just
Oh.
a sculpture.
only.
It was a sculpture of
cool.
the torso of a lady that was like all ripped up, and it
Oh.
was for the second.
How much did it cost?
Oh, God, I don't know. Some big amount of money. They ended up pulling it because people were offended because it was like a girl in a bathing suit without body parts.
Oh, well.
All of the one-armed Dead Island playing fans were like, dude, that's low blow.
That's sexist.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They said it was sexist or something.
Well, this goes above and beyond that exponentially.
Oh,
There
boy.
is a $1 million pre-order
What?
special edition Saints Row 4. I'm going to,
How many has it sold?
Wait, hold on.
well, I'm going to go down what it comes with.
Good point.
So
A
you get
helicopter?
a full day of spy training.
Wait, hold on. You have to say you also get the whatever version of the game.
Oh, yeah, do you get
Tech-
the game
Oh,
for that?
You get
I
the
see.
game.
Yeah, you're getting the super dangerous Wad edition. That's what it's called. And you get the game, the Commander-in-Chief edition. That's, I guess, the legitimate. Oh, wait. Hold, one second. Let me just make sure that I'm
Double-check
reading all
it.
this right.
Yeah.
You get a full-size replica of the dubstep gun.
Oh. Does it
and,
wub?
I would assume so.
I think it works.
All right. In addition to that, you get here's the stuff that's different because I think you can order the Commander-in-Chief edition and just get the dubstep gun, but the super dangerous Wad edition, you get a full day of spy training,
That's awesome.
a trip to space with the Virgin Atlantic space cruiser thing, which that's real.
I'm going to just hold back my responses till the end because I'm sure it's going to be like that.
1 year's membership of E25 Supercar Club and a Lamborghini Gallardo to make it worthwhile, is what the article.
For the year, with your subscription, you get the Lamborghini.
Yeah, you get a Lamborghini sports car, plastic surgery of the purchaser's choice,
Oh, my God.
a shopping spree with personal shoppers to create the ultimate Planet Saints capsule wardrobe,
Oh, my God.
7 nights for 2 at the Jefferson Hotel in Washington, hostage rescue experience, a brand new Toyota Prius, and insurance to give something back to the environment.
That's a good machine
And
right
7 nights stay in the top royal suite at the Burj Al Arab with flights for 2.
That's in Dubai.
Yeah, that's a huge ass
Wow.
hotel in Dubai.
Oh my God.
So you get all of that.
Remember all those times people asked me what I would do if I won the lottery? Apparently, I just buy Saints Row.
For $1 million. Yeah,
That's all I would
absolutely.
do.
And
That's
then
awesome.
There's a little disclaimer that says this whole thing is, I guess, funded by Koch or Koch Media. It sounds like a German.
Cock.
Yeah, it looks like
Koch Media,
Koch, so Koch Media.
It's a good media.
It says that Koch Media especially reserved the right to remove or amend contents of the Super Dangerous Wad Wad edition. So I guess it's
I
subject to
don't know.
change.
So they
but
said it, and then they were like, okay, now quick, just say this just in case somebody actually buys it.
just in case.
Well,
yeah.
no, in case the $1 million doesn't actually
Cover
pay
it?
for all, everything.
Oh.
That's the only
Oh,
restriction.
The
there.
Lamborghini will probably cover all the rest. You know.
I mean,
Just
well,
sell
you,
that.
you only get the Lamborghini for a year
Scalp.
with the subscription to your super car club.
Wow.
It
Still,
sounds. I know
Super
it
car
sounds
club.
like whoever came up with this edition, like everyone in the office, they were like, "Okay, guys,
Just throw
come
this
up
on
with
there.
no, come up with the most expensive thing to win you can think of, and then we'll toss them all in a hat and just pick randomly."
Yeah, basically. But before that is the Saints Row Super Dangerous Wad Wad edition for $1 million. It can be yours.
That's so cool. Let's pool our money together.
Yeah. Before we get to the block, though, do you guys want to announce the next 2 specialty shows that we have planned? Just figure get it out there nice and early, or do you want to wait?
Let's wait.
Let's wait. Okay.
Let's wait.
I'm not saying like wait a week.
No, we're gonna do it
Let's
tonight.
just not do it right now.
Okay.
Let it, suspense.
After this block, maybe.
People like
All
suspense,
right.
right?
Sounds good. All right. Well, we're gonna jump into this first block then here. The first song is Superman by Goldfinger from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1.
That's cool.
I like the song.
I like Tony Hawk.
Old school.
I threw it into the playlist and I was like, this has got to be first. This has got to be number 1. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. And tonight we're going to be talking about, for our discussion, an article that talked about a very shocking fact that Nintendo released about the difficulty of their games and how the difficulty levels of their games have changed over the time based on their research.
Based
So-
on how dumb we are.
Yes,
But also
kind
true.
of. It's really... It's depressing, but there's
It's
also
just appealing to the audience, man. That's it.
that's what the president of Nintendo says, but we'll get to that
I
later.
believe he said it a little differently, probably, but
Oh, yeah, a lot more politely.
a lot more broken Englishly.
I was gonna say
That's what I was getting at. I was like, we appeal to
same thing minus the L's.
appear,
Appear.
appeal. I can't say appeal. How
Because
does
it just becomes the word appear.
appear?
Yeah.
I appear to.
Yes, there you go.
Well, we got a couple other interesting news facts to go over later on, and then our discussion. So if you want to get involved with that, you can send us an email at to 8bitsandjoysticks@gmail.com or send us a message when the time comes. And when we come back for part 2 of the discussion, we can talk about whatever you, the listener, has said. Otherwise, hang tight. And this is Superman by Goldfinger from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 here on 8-Bits and Joysticks.
Ollie.
And that, of course, was the DuckTales title theme from the DuckTales.
I'm sorry, what was it?
The DuckTales game.
How many times did you say it just now? 3? We're going to let that count for all 3, so I don't have to do it 3 times.
All right, before that, we had the athletic BGM music from New Super Mario Bros. For Wii. We had the Minecraft soundtrack, track 1, and Superman from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. So all in all, pretty happy block.
Dude, Ollie's all
And-
over.
Yeah.
Just pressing
And
X all
actually,
day.
that last track is what leads me to a little information here.
I like
is that-
information.
Yeah, the DuckTales
Woo!
the DuckTales remastered game tomorrow will be available on the PlayStation
I
Network.
wish I cared a little more, but I actually might get it. Who cares? I didn't play it when I was a kid, so I don't really know why it's amazing, but I'm sure it's great because all the Disney side-scrolling games that they made are so fun.
Well, it came out in the 80s, and at the time, I think DuckTales was at its
Woo!
peak. So I think just the fact that, back then it was such a big deal, I think
Yeah.
people have just been...
That's like actually no, that's fine. I
Nostalgia,
agree.
really.
I freaked out a crap load when they remade Turtles in Time
Yeah.
when they HD released that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did that, like, redo with the 3D models. Side note: did you see that they're making a new 4-player Ninja Turtle game that looks really cool?
No.
Yes, I have.
Look it up.
To the internet.
Anyway, carry on.
So our first, once again, our first news break here, all about the Xbox One.
Wow,
because
what a surprise, Andrew.
guess what happened this time?
They flipped on another thing, didn't they? I
Yup.
know they did.
A 180.
I don't care. I don't want the Xbox 180 anymore.
Oh my
Xbox-
god, that's what they should call it.
Well, I'm calling it from this point on. I'm not calling it the Xbox TV
it's
anymore.
perfect.
I'm over the TV. Now I'm just going on the 180 because they keep flipping over.
Xbox One no longer requires Connect to function.
Thank God, because I forgot that was a thing and that was really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting one.
Yeah.
I'm getting a PlayStation. Done.
Um,
I know I've been saying that, but now I really mean it.
Fair enough.
Unless Halo looks really good.
Well,
gonna.
it's not coming
I
out
don't really care about a Call of Duty
on
because
launch.
I'm not a bro.
You can just wait until Halo comes out to get the Xbox.
That's what I'm going to do with the Wii. Ooh. Except with Smash Bros.
The
Ooh.
what? The what?
The Wii. Ooh.
the Wii
Wii
U.
U. The DuckTales.
I see what you did
Wii
there. I'm getting the Wii U for Donkey Kong. So
Yeah?
I'll get it in October.
U. You like that monkey.
I love that monkey.
I
Actually,
noticed because when you street pass me on my my Game Boy, you're in his face. His
I am
mouth
in
is
his
like,
face.
oh, and Andrew's inside. And he's smiling
I'll get
real
in your
big.
face. Actually, when the show's over, I have to show you guys my room. My Club
Oh, your
Nintendo
poster.
posters are here, and they're in
Ooh.
frames now on my wall.
Oh
Did
my
you post
God.
pictures of them?
No, because they're not. They're kind of crooked and they're hanging on there kind of flimsy. So if I move around too much in my sleep, they'll hit me in the face, and
That's awesome.
I might not be here for the next show.
You know what happens if I move around too much? I hit my Xbox. Back when I had that red ring and I tried to fix it,
Yeah.
it's all just loose in my room. I haven't really moved it. It's been there for a long time.
like in pieces?
Yeah, well, yeah, actually it is. I woke up the other day and I knocked over the table it was on and everything was everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, my Xbox. And by Xbox, I mean doorstop
Yeah.
because it literally does nothing.
Well, that's about all that we really have to say on.
The Xbox, please say yes.
No, there's one other little thing, but that's the extent of, like, you just have to read the headline and go, oh, okay, Xbox One no longer requires Connect to function.
This was somebody's response to me saying that I never played DuckTales.
Please say it out loud.
It's not words, it's a GIF. Picky moms choose GIF.
Oh,
Not
okay.
GIF. It's an old
Um,
man. He spills about 1,000 cups of champagne and then falls on top of a birthday cake.
Awesome.
Because he's like, oh my God, I've never played DuckTales. Oh.
The other thing
Oops.
was
Sorry.
Xbox's DVR feature requires you to have an Xbox Live Gold membership. It's not like a hardware only feature, which to me doesn't seem
I thought they were like
That's-
saying it was a hard drive
Yeah.
thing.
well.
They made it sound like it was. Wow.
Well,
what
it
a
records
surprise.
to the hard drive and it saves it like in its RAM and all that stuff. But it kind of makes sense because what the whole
Right.
purpose of the DVR is to share it with your friends. So if you're not sharing it, I mean,
I can see that. Most features now that you get for free, I use that with quote fingers there, on Xbox.
For those who can't hear it.
online. Yeah. Right.
it's on the Xbox Live service.
And you need gold.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you need gold for. What was the I think YouTube requires that you have gold even if you have an internet
Wait, you
connection.
can't use YouTube?
You can't use YouTube. You can't use Netflix. You can't use a
Apps,
lot
yeah.
of things. You can't use
PlayStation's
most.
so much better than Xbox.
Their online service is very good.
Remember that time
Xbox.
PlayStation got hacked?
Yeah.
And they were down for a month.
That was awesome because I got free stuff.
I know.
but it was shitty because you couldn't do anything online.
What do
with
I
it.
do
But no
online
one-
with my
That's-
PlayStation?
Exactly.
That's the point.
But who cares? I like it just as much. if it's like, oh no, I can't go on PlayStation Home for a month, What a drag. What's this? Free games? That's awesome. Do that more often. I don't care.
Truly.
With
Okay.
Xbox, it'll be like, I guess I just won't play all these games that I kind of like. I'll just go play those games that I kind of like.
In the current gen, it's pretty much established that the 360 beat out the PlayStation 3.
I know. PlayStation 3 sucked.
Right.
I'm not going to.
I
No,
wouldn't
it
say
did.
sucked.
It did. I didn't start liking mine until this year.
See?
The only reason I had it like 3 years prior to that was to play Metal Gear Solid.
Mine's a very expensive Blu-ray player.
And you know what? I played Metal
There
Gear
you go.
Solid online, and it was awesome for the week that I could. And then when it took me like 2 days to update to the point where I could play again, it was like, you don't have any of the DLC. And I said, you know what? I don't want to give you money.
Right.
So then I didn't, and then I never played it again. And it was funny because the one time that I did play, we played with the audio from the television, and we were on the channel guide, so we were listening to jazz.
That's awesome.
So I was just listening to jazz, walking around getting shot as I hid inside a cardboard box.
That's amazing,
That's-
actually.
It was a great 3 hours.
I missed that from the first Xbox, the custom tracks feature.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
that's right.
that was
I had
cool.
so many System of a Down CDs on my Xbox.
I had Breaking Benjamin, Rammstein, and
You sound just like my Xbox.
American Idiot.
Okay, never
I
mind.
had
You ruined it just now. Green Day sucks.
I had 3. I had a Bowling for Soup CD.
Oh no, I had that one too.
I had
that one.
I had an
Drunk Enough to Dance.
I have an Evanescence CD, and I had the soundtrack from Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. The most random stuff.
Evanescence? You mean like the Christian rock band?
They're not really Christian.
I know, there was
rock,
just a big
but-
stink, and I just wanted to bring it up.
Okay.
They were in the
yes, I
Christian
had a
rock
very
sections of CD
strange
stores.
assortment.
And lady from Evanescence was like, please remove us from there.
We are deep.
Please remove us. I don't like
satanic.
that guy.
That
Big
was
G.
the soundtrack to my Forza.
I do remember that feature, and I did like it a lot.
Sorry, I'm choking on my
yeah.
laughter.
No, really, it was funny. But
Yeah.
I missed that feature.
I like bowling for soup,
I love them.
especially when I get soup. Because I
They're
bowled.
like me and Andrew's favorite band.
We
That's
bonded
funny.
over that hardcore in like 7th and 8th grade.
That's good.
it's
As
true.
long as you guys bonded over something. We bonded over
That and
soccer
the-
in first grade.
that in the makeout sessions, but
well,
what did you say?
We, we bonded over soccer in first grade.
It's true.
And then he left my life for about 8 years. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Anyway, what's next?
All right. Well,
Oh wait, there was more news for Xbox.
Oh, what a surprise.
Current Xbox. You guys didn't hear that they're switching over for the next Xbox update that's coming out. They're switching over
Oh,
from
the-
points
that's
to
happening.
actual money.
That's
Oh,
happening.
no.
When?
I got an email on
Give
that
me a day.
today. I don't know when.
I have so many points I need to spend right now.
No, it's
They
fine.
transfer.
It'll,
Dude,
They just
it'll
convert.
convert.
they better.
You might actually. I got the email.
Will I,
me
will
see if
I
I
get
can-
money out of this deal?
Hold on. Let me see.
That'd
if I
be
can-
awesome.
Let me read my actual email.
All
How's
right,
that?
let me eat my dinner.
You eat that dinner.
This is some good sketty. I'm sorry, I'm not being very professional right now.
It's okay.
I'm eating my Filipino sketty and drinking my Making Me Happy.
You have like 12 of them.
But it's okay because I'm happy.
Here we go.
This
As
just
lo-
made this
as long as it works,
this
right?
just made me so happy.
Okay. From Xbox. Use money instead of points on Xbox.
Finally.
Transactions on Xbox will soon take place using your local currency instead of Microsoft points. This change will make it even easier for you to access and enjoy the games, apps, HD movies and TV shows, and other great content you love on Xbox.
Cool.
After the next Xbox 360 system update, when you next choose to initiate a purchase or redeem a points card or code with your Microsoft account, we'll put into your account an amount of currency equal to or greater than the marketplace value of your Microsoft points.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get more possibly.
You might actually end up with
So
more.
they're going to round up or
your,
down based
your
on your
Microsoft
points.
points will be retired, and you'll immediately be able to use your new funds, in addition to other current payment methods available in your region to purchase content from your favorite Xbox stores. Blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
all of my points that I didn't use right now will become money,
Yes,
and then all of the points that I haven't put on right now will become possibly more money.
correct.
Oh my god! It's
they
like the
also
turnip
say-
market.
But it does. You said it's after the update. You have
After
to
the-
update.
After the next, well, yeah, you're going to have
you
to
can't turn
update.
it on if you don't do that, man.
After the next Xbox 360 system update. It doesn't give a date. It also says that Xbox gift cards will be available through our online retailers' websites and local retail stores starting in late 2013 and can be added to your Microsoft account at any time.
I imagine that would coincide with the launch of the Xbox One.
Also, it says please continue to purchase and redeem your points cards and codes. They will accept them until further notice. The funds we put into your account at the time of the transition will expire in June of 2015.
Whoa. I only have 2 years to spend all my money?
The free conversion money you're getting from any points you have are good until June 2015.
Crap, they're going to make me spend it.
That's all right. You get stuff.
Your delivery was pretty spot on. You got a good point.
Why would you hoard that?
Dude, don't question my ways. I'm waiting for more Resident Evil 6 DLC, duh. Just kidding, that's never going to happen.
All right, well, there is your Xbox One news for the week. I'm sure by next Monday we'll have something else, but...
Every time you say week, I spell it in my head, W-I-I-K. Because we're about
good.
video games.
I like that.
Thanks, me
That's
too.
funny. All right,
It's a little
well,
joke that only I have.
when we come back, we're going to tell you guys all about our specialty shows.
There you go.
That we have planned, actually.
Plural.
And maybe some other cool stuff that we got planned down the future. Maybe a little purchase that Sean and I made.
Cough, cough.
Well.
We made a purchase.
Mhm.
Cough, cough.
All right, well, here is
Lots of money.
here is a track from one of our favorite games here at 8-Bits, and this is...
If you say Donkey Kong, you're speaking on behalf of you and not me.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, good. Just checking.
I would have said my favorite game.
I, me, my.
No, this is Collective. Here is E10 from Jet Set Radio Future
my
here on
God.
8-Bits and Joysticks.
Just don't care now. Every woman, every man, come and kick the can. Kick your legs up in the air. Kick it like you just don't care. Every woman, every man.
Dude,
Welcome back to 8-Bits and Joysticks. Oh, wait, hold on. Why are the headphones not plugged in? There we go.
now welcome back to 8-Bits and Joysticks.
I got the
Welcome back.
I got
Welcome back.
I got the music done, but like I didn't let it go to the next song.
That's good.
But I
That's
did
most
miss
important.
the headphones. So
That's okay. Everyone's allowed to do that every now and then. Wow.
all right. Well, that last block had Kick the Can from DDR Extreme,
Boy, I kicked it.
Vermilion Cities theme from Pokemon Red and Blue, the Mad Professor from Pokemon Snap, and then E10 from Jet Set Radio Future.
The Mad Professor, that's what that's called.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
It's like so not mad and happy. And when you show up, he's like, welcome back. And he's like really happy. And he's like, wow.
Yeah.
He's not mad at all.
Wonderful.
Wow. Wow. This is great.
All right. Well,
I hope everyone listening's played that game.
I think that a lot.
I like to think that Pokemon Snap is a game that people have played. I mean, everyone knows what Pokemon are. You can kind of figure it out from the name,
Well,
unless you're like snapping the Pokemon. It's just a bunch of Dratinis.
yeah.
You're just-
Well, we'll get to what you just said is kind of
oh my God, you're right. I totally tied it in.
a little bit to what we're going to be talking about when we come back from this next break.
Except we don't have any dumb listeners. All of our listeners are smart.
Yes.
And they all played Pokemon Snap. And if they didn't, they should
hopefully.
just tell me that they did, if I ever ask.
If you haven't played Pokemon Snap, it's on the Wii Virtual Console. Download it immediately.
It's really good. You just take a bunch of pictures of Pokemon.
It's really funny, and it looks really bad because it's on the N64.
So it's cute.
So it looks nothing like
You
what
hit that.
you're
You
used
hit
to
that.
seeing.
You hit that Pikachu with an apple, and he goes, "Meow," and he passes out.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Super addicting.
So
yeah, that too.
It has come to that time in the show. Gentlemen, what have you guys been playing this weekend? What has been...
I played a crap load of Spirit Tracks today.
Yeah?
I was at work, and I decided, you know what? I don't feel like working. So I just took out my Game Boy, and I just sat there and played it. And it was a good day, and I was a good employee.
Man, I hope Dan's not listening.
Nah, he's still working.
Oh, good.
I hope. It is good. That game's really weird. I've told you about that game, right? I
Yes.
briefly mentioned it when you two were distracting yourselves last week. So
Zelda with
you
choo-choo
didn't listen to me.
trains.
Yeah, it's Choo-Choo Zelda.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people, an ancient race. They're called Locomos, and from the waist down is a train. They're just a bunch of old train people.
Sounds just like me.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
just keep on chugging, man. Just keep on chugging. But it's really good. And last time I was playing, I lost my stylus, and I had made like an hour and a half's progress. And I was like, I'm gonna open this later when I have a stylus and finish it. And when I took my Game Boy out of my pocket a couple hours later, the cartridge had popped out, so I had to redo everything.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. That was very synchronized and not planned. And today I surpassed that point, and now I'm in the progress zone,
Awesome.
and it's good.
Nice.
And I saw another train person, and he taught me a song on my whistle. And
Is it like a train whistle?
yeah, I have a train whistle. I actually just got to this guy who I can update my train.
No, I think what he was asking was like the way you play songs in Ocarina of Time. Do you play songs like that on the train whistle?
I don't do it on the train whistle. The train whistle is one note.
Just woo woo.
It's just woo. I can woo whatever. Woo woo woo. It's ICP train. I can woo whatever pattern I
Dumbest
want.
train ever.
But I have one of those like little bamboo.
The magnet train. Holy shit.
It runs on Feo.
It's just the Fago.
Oh, whatever.
I was thinking Pokemon like Gold and Silver. They had the magnet train and then you're like the ICP train. And it was like, oh shit, it's like the same thing. How does it work?
Oh man, Insane Clown Posse's good.
Fucking miracles.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
I just had to get that out.
that's it. I'm playing that game, and then I have the same answer for. Oh God, it's not a game. But me and Andrew watched the Phoenix Wright movie. It's real. It exists. We watched
watched
it.
it?
We found a YouTube of it with English subtitles. We watched it. It was like 2 hours long.
It was
How
amazing.
was-
it
it
was
was just
really
It was
good.
it was the exact game. It was the game dialogue for dialogue. It was perfect. Everyone looked hilarious. It looked like we were watching a bunch of cosplayers just act out the game,
Yeah.
which was totally fine.
That might actually be that. That's funny.
They said that the one girl that was in the game was played by a very famous Japanese porn star. So I'm imagining she wasn't cosplaying. She was probably getting paid.
Yeah,
Andrew,
like you totally don't know.
What was her name?
I know, but yeah, it was really awesome. It was hysterical. If you don't want to play the game, just watch it.
Okay.
It's so good. It's on
Nice.
YouTube. Just YouTube it, man. Just make sure
I will do that.
make sure it has English subtitles that are done from another country, so they don't have all the full words. Remember that one time where that guy said 2 sentences and it was the letter F?
You talked for like
He was like
30 seconds and
and
the
then it just
subtitle
said
just said F. Just a lowercase letter F.
It wasn't even capitalized. Didn't even have a period at the end. It was just F.
What?
I don't know. Whoever did the subtitles was a little,
It was the best thing ever.
It was really
That
good.
is great.
Yeah, so I liked it a lot.
It was good.
I'll have to watch that now.
Yeah, it's either that or you take the 3 or 4 hours out of your day for a week to play the game.
Yeah, no.
It was a really long game, but the movie was only like 2 hours long. And it got all the important stuff. Granted, it was probably a lot easier for me to follow than it was for you.
It wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay, cool. I just assumed you were getting lost.
No, I liked it.
See, I
was
assume my
pretty
audience is
easy.
dumb. I must be Nintendo.
It was pretty easy. It was pretty easy to follow along.
Yeah, especially if you like Japanese things. You'll probably love it.
I probably would.
Yeah, you watch it. Done.
I want to watch the real life version of Objection.
Oh my god, it's so cool when he does it.
I wish Court actually.
Yeah,
worked
it'd be
that way.
super cool. Because at the end of the game, whenever you complete like a court case, confetti rains from the sky. But they do that in the movie too, so don't worry.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Literally, it's just confetti everywhere. It's so cool.
It's
so cool.
pretty cool movie. Highly
Yeah.
recommend. Gets the 8-bits.
I also saw the Hitman
approval.
movie, but that's not as cool. It was a great time, but it was a bad movie.
I've seen that. That's the
Yeah.
actual big
So-
budget film they made.
Yeah, it was like a legit movie, and it was like funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, those aren't games, but those are movies. But whatever, they count. I did it. Sue me.
Miles, what have you been playing this week? What's been loaded
Um,
into your game slot?
Oh, I played a couple games of League of Legends. Haven't touched that in a while. That was fun. But I also popped in Assassin's Creed 3 again because I
Really?
remembered I never actually beat the single player game.
Huh.
I went through and had played single player. I was close to the end, but I did that thing I usually do where I stop and get all the collectibles and side missions first.
Yeah.
Then I got sucked into multiplayer, which was awesome. and I never went back to single player. I
And
just
then
stopped
you got
playing.
Borderlands.
Well, yeah, that everything else is gone. So I finally popped in Assassin's Creed for a few hours, and I had to get used to the controls again. Took out a couple patrols or red coats. That was fun, and I beat it, and it
Awesome.
was really really cool. Not the ending I expected. I'm not going to say anything because it's Assassin's Creed.
Was it an ending you enjoyed, or was it just surprising? Were you like, oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure. I really don't know if I enjoyed it. It was really cool.
I know Assassin's Creed 3 has been the one that a lot of people were like really excited for, and then when it came out and they actually got their hands on it, they were like,
Is that the one that you never opened?
yeah, it's still in the wrapping.
Not open?
I suggest playing. I absolutely loved that game.
I like Revolutionary War stuff. Like that time period to me is really interesting. It was always my favorite in like school.
Then I have a game for you. It's called the History Channel's Civil War. You'd
No, not Civil
probably
War,
like
American
that.
Revolution.
I don't care. It's the same crap to me.
No.
You'd probably love it. You can only shoot one bullet, and then you have to reload every like 5 minutes. Dude, your
Our-
fan's like saying really scary stuff to me right now.
You hear that?
It's possessed.
It's Rope Hallway, man.
Don't you dare bring that man's name up. It took me forever to finally get to go back to sleep. Don't bring him back up.
Actually,
late.
it's funny. We have a. I'll wrap up what
Yeah,
I've
finish
been
what
playing
you
with,
played,
but
and then we'll do
we have
that.
a little announcement.
Miles, I'm
this,
gonna go punch that fan.
Okay, have fun.
this week,
Falcon punch it. Falcon punch it.
This week, I have been playing. I went to the store and I got BioShock 2. So I started playing that, and
That's not how you Falcon punch.
please don't.
You have
there
to
we go. That's
say
fixed.
it.
There we go. No,
You
no,
have
no.
to
Nope, there we go.
say it.
Yeah.
Do the wind up, Sean.
You can move that other box. Okay. But it's if to anyone who hasn't played BioShock 2, it's you still stay in Rapture and you play as a Big Daddy. So it's cool. It's so far it's not right away like a compelling story. I guess because it's still the same world, so it doesn't feel as like awe-inspiring. But I recently went back and started playing BioShock 1 again, and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. Like, it doesn't have that wow factor that the first one did. But so far it's fun. It's got all the same gameplay mechanics, so
I'd imagine
I'm enjoying it.
Wasn't that one made by a different studio?
Yes. It's still 2K, but it's a different I think it's 2K Marin, and the other one was 2K
Not
Los
Marin.
Angeles
Fun fact.
or New York.
2K is my favorite Will Smith album.
Yeah.
Will
That's the one with
2K?
Switch on it.
Will 2K, the new millennium. Oh, excuse me, Millennium. Those are lyrics from one of the songs.
Man,
Sorry.
I sure don't miss the puns of that last decade.
What's wrong with
And you made fun of my Evanescence, you bastard.
Don't you bring that up. No. Will
Well,
Smith, man.
You have no musical authority here.
What about that song with Cisco, man?
The thong song?
No, that was his song. I mean, the Wild Wild West.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on.
Who cares?
Great steampunk movie.
Anyway, yeah.
But anyway, that's what I've been playing. But we have a cool announcement about 2 specialty shows that we are planning.
Yippee skippy.
This week actually is the anniversary of the Sega Genesis.
Also known as the best game system ever.
I was gonna say the Mega Drive
Oh,
because that's what it was also called.
yeah, that too.
But it's the 25th anniversary of the Sega Genesis.
Wow.
So we are going to be playing an entire Sega Genesis playlist.
And you know who's
going to
be freaking out? This guy right here. This
that
guy.
is your system.
I'm already planning what I'm going to draw on the fridge that week.
Oh wow!
It's going to be good. It's going to take me a while. I hope you're able to stay up.
You should give Andrew some input on the playlist, as you are the resident Genesis expert.
Oh my God, am I the Sega man?
Yeah, you're Sega man.
Sega man.
I've got a couple songs thrown in there right now because I'm planning. I'm always thinking.
He's a
ahead.
thinker. He's a thinker.
But
He sets things in motion.
and then the
I'm just
week,
here to look pretty.
and I think it's kind of ironic that the Genesis's
Genocide.
Mega Drive's biggest rival, the week after, it's the Super Nintendo anniversary.
I think that's hysterical. The timing is beautiful.
Yeah, so next week is all Sega Genesis, and the week after is all Super Nintendo. So be sure to
I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of this show next week. I will go through hell and high water to get here.
Well, we're
I'm not gonna show up 5 minutes late for this one. I swear.
okay. We're gonna try and attempt maybe a live play if we can pick a game.
Yeah, if we can figure out how to do it too.
And
We need a Genesis.
I got one of those.
You do?
Yes. What the hell do you think I am?
he's got a Genesis.
Why would I? I also have one of those like the freaky little mutants that plays the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis.
I want one of those,
They're
but
cool.
I recently actually procured a copy of the original Captain America and the Avengers.
Oh my god, I
for
have
Genesis.
that. Oh my god, that game is so good.
That was my favorite Chuck E. Cheese game.
The dialogue in that game is beautiful.
It's so good.
Like when he says Vision, which is one of the guy's names, it sounds like the guy goes Pigeon. And when you say Hawk Eye, he says Hawk Guy.
Wow.
It's awesome. It's just so I could just go down and listen and say the dialogue for the whole game, and it's hysterical.
Well, what
may
we'll
have
have to do
to play
is
that.
if we can't find it, we'll spend an afternoon or something ripping it, and we'll play some music from that.
Dude, I'll play that game. I don't care. I'll just sit here and play it.
Well, we're gonna decide on which games we're gonna play for both the Genesis. And I think I want to call it the Sega Genesis show and the Super Nintendo special. Does
Why?
sound
Because
pretty
they're
good?
special?
No, I just like the way that those things fit together. Maybe we'll switch it up: the
All
Sega
right.
Genesis special or the Super Nintendo show.
Super Sega
The
show.
Sega Genesis show.
Whoa. That's good.
Well, those are our specialty shows we got coming up. We're gonna try and do some live plays, and if you guys have any like specific memories or favorite games, just let us know. We'll give you a little shout out in the air. Or if you really, I don't want to get into it with the whole like which one's better thing. Cause
yeah, don't do it because we know that Sega's going to win.
No, but I mean these are their anniversaries, and
Go
I
ahead,
don't
frown
think,
at me. I don't care. Frown at me.
No controversy.
I just think it'd be not in the spirit to start
A war.
trashing the systems on their
We have to
anniversary.
celebrate.
So I think each one will just be a retrospective look back at the strengths of each system and the
Yeah,
memories
man.
that we have associated with them.
Good stuff. Tell us stories of things that you love.
Yeah.
Games that you've played, memories you've had, bonding you've done. I know that Altered Beast for the Sega Genesis was the first game that me and my brother ever beat. It was cool because it was 2-player.
Nice.
It was
You know what,
good.
dude? Maybe
I felt very close to it.
well. You know what?
Altered
I'll
Beast
tell
would
you
take
off-
like 20 minutes. We could totally do that and another game.
Well, I had another idea, but I'll mention that
Cough, cough, Ninja
When the-
Turtles, cough, cough.
the mics are off.
I love how I'm coughing so much, but I still just managed to just say cough. I could
Yeah.
very easily have just forced a cough.
Well, don't.
I mean, I could. If you want to see one of my lungs, I'll just get it for you.
Well, we're gonna go into this next block here, and we're gonna start off with "Skate or Live" from the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World soundtrack.
Nice.
So enjoy this little ditty from Anna Monoguchi here on 8 Bits and Joysticks. You're listening to 8 Bits and Joysticks, and that was the fight theme from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the NES.
Oh, yeah.
We also heard from Donkey Kong Country Returns, Palm Tree Grove, the Angry Birds theme song, and Skate or Live from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. What are you two You're like red in the face.
Sorry, it's so good.
It's the summer of Sonic, Padula. Sonic's my name.
I understand. Can you please post that to our Facebook page so people know what I'm giggling about?
Speed is my game.
That's weird.
No, it's not weird. It's beautiful.
Sorry.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry. I meant art.
There you go. You can't correct me on art.
Postmodern, bitches.
Don't you say those words.
Oh,
All right,
Postmodern
well-
is not real.
Sure it is. You just
Whatever.
don't get it.
Everybody go to the 8-bits page. Everybody look at this picture of Sonic the Hedgehog.
oh, please do.
It's good. It's a good one.
Follow me and we will escape from this city.
All right. Well, it has come time for our.
Also, that's something that we should probably incorporate when we do our Super Sega playlist. It's the summer of Sonic.
Okay. It has come time for our discussion, and it's all based on this article that I read, and there was the president of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata.
You have to say it with oomph.
Yeah,
Satoru Iwata.
it was some kind of during a Q&A session at their stockholder meeting, and someone asked them about why their games are. They noticed like why their games are easier, and the question that was asked to this guy was, he said, "I feel that Nintendo games today are much easier, which is why the Wii U might be failing. Back then, games were much more difficult, and therefore gamers really enjoyed them, so they continued to buy Nintendo games and systems. Do you feel the same way?" Now, we actually did have this conversation a very, very long time ago, like I think over a year ago, right?
Yes.
If it was about the Nintendo, probably. Because all we talk about now is the Xbox.
Well, we talked about if games nowadays are easier in general.
Yeah, I remember this conversation.
Yeah.
I said yes, because of the magic bubble that just gets you through levels all the time.
Yeah.
I hate that bubble.
Well, you're talking about this new Super Mario Brothers.
Nah, everything. Kirby's Epic Yarn, he couldn't even die.
Oh, well.
I spent hours trying to die. Didn't work.
Well,
Carry
the
on.
president of Nintendo responded, and what he said blew my mind. I was reading this, and I couldn't believe what he was saying. And he said he agreed that games are getting easier, and Nintendo's aware of it, and they're doing this on purpose. But he said that they do tests on like the difficulty level of games, and he said that in their tests, most gamers, quote unquote, could not finish the first level of the original Super Mario Brothers.
Dun, dun,
One-
dun.
Level 1-1.
Does he mean
How?
first try, no dying, or
I'd
just
assume he just means beating it.
a couple?
He said,
tries?
exact quote, he said, "This year, around 90% of the test participants were unable to complete the first level of Super Mario Brothers. We did not assist them in any way except by providing the exact same instruction manual we used back then. Many of them did not read it, and the few that did stopped after the first page, which did not cover any of the game mechanics. We watched the replay videos of how the gamers performed and saw that many did not understand simple concepts like bottomless pits." He said about 70% died to the first Goomba. Another 50% died twice. Many thought the coins were enemies and tried to avoid them. Also, most of them did not use the run button. There were many other depressing things we noted, but I cannot remember them at the moment.
There were many other depressing
Okay,
things.
wait. I don't want to be mean, but
Does this imply that
were
people
they
haven't
all
played
brain dead?
it? This
Yeah.
implies that people have
The
never played this
fuck?
game before. I didn't know people in this world existed who haven't played that.
That's the most iconic video game of all time.
You can
Exactly.
There's probably no one who doesn't
I
know
would-
who Mario is.
I would say next to that game, the original Pac-Man,
Yeah,
or
maybe
the original,
Tetris.
the original Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah,
like,
Tetris probably.
those are your heavy hitters in classic video game. You get Mario Brothers on top, Pac-Man, Tetris, and the original, I'd say, Donkey Kong arcade cabinet.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, you know, I can maybe forgive you for not playing something besides those like 4 games. But
I mean, that's
holy shit!
That's kind of true because I was watching We Met the Guy, Angry Video Game Nerd video,
Yes.
and he was angry about how games nowadays give you like a very mandatory tutorial level that shows you like the simplest of functions.
Yeah.
But he was like, let me tell you why this one specific Mega Man game that I'm talking about is like one of the best games ever. And it was because the way the level was designed, it forced you to interact with every obstacle before it became like a known thing. So you had like, you'd walk into this thing and be like, oh, there's a drop here. At the bottom of this drop is a spike, but I have to get on the other side. Chances are that's bad. So it gave you a room that was dedicated to the one thing, and it was like, go discover something.
And then later on,
you'd learn
throw it
on your
into the
own.
mix.
You'd learn on your own. Okay, this is bad or this is good, and then you would just implement that while you're playing the game. But now, no matter what game you're playing, there's like your stereotypical press this button to jump, press this button to look, do this, that, that type of crap.
You know,
And like everyone in the world should know how 2 joysticks works, whether they're good at it or not. They know the premise of it.
Portal kind of did that. They kind of eased you in one thing at a time and then layered it on.
Yeah, they just gave you a puzzle. And you just
yeah.
had to figure it out. It wasn't like shoot here, here, here,
Right.
here to do this. It's like here's a
But-
very simple puzzle.
Yeah.
The puzzles later on are going to be ridiculous because you're going to incorporate this like nonchalantly. Like it like babied you. It didn't baby you into
right.
it, but it kind
I-
of forced you to figure it out on your own.
Like compare that to, say, getting out of the, capsule in any of the Halo games as Master Chief. All right, Chief, let's do your diagnostics.
Yeah,
Look up.
crap like that.
Do
Where it's
this.
like, all right, cool. I'm just making sure your head works, but
Yeah.
really, it's like this is how you play, you idiot.
Right.
Like it makes sense that Nintendo
there-
would say this then.
Granted, look at the controllers we have now. How many buttons we utilize at the same time while playing some of these games?
Sega only had 3 buttons.
And look at back then. You had your D-pad, your B, your A. And usually those both did the same thing depending on the game.
Yeah, there's usually 2 buttons that were the same thing.
Right.
But still, though, I feel like that's
Sad.
so.
It's very sad. It's stupid.
It's so sad. Like how? Okay, I can maybe forgive someone for not
Being good at Mario.
not being
I
good at
can
Mario,
forgive
but
him
like
for that.
he's saying, people didn't know how to run. Like, all right, maybe that just seems so second
that's an
nature to
expert
me,
move
though.
in Mario running.
I don't know. It seems like such second. You just hold the button and go. Like that can't. You just hit the D-pad. That could be your top speed. And to die at the first Goomba, like
That's fine. Your second life, you jump over it. Done. You learned.
I guess, but still,
I don't know. Is it like that same...
it's just short level.
Right.
I know. Yeah.
Is it that same concept of, the younger generations don't know how to use the older technology even though it's not as complex? Like
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you give a kid nowadays an iPad, he'll be able to use it intuitively in a matter of minutes.
If a little kid can't figure out how to
But
use 3 buttons,
if you give
they
them,
shouldn't live.
Listen, no. But if you were to give them like an old cassette player, with the cassette not already in
If
it,
the kid's not dumb, I think it's pretty easy how to use it.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's the technology that they're used to
All I
modern
know
technology.
is I suck
Is it
at
the same
Minecraft,
concept?
and every little kid that I've encountered, like I mentioned that I know what it is if they're like talking about it or they're wearing a shirt or something, they freak out. And they do that thing where, like, if you speak, like, one word of Spanish to a Spanish person and they just machine gun Spanish at you,
Yeah,
they do
Yes.
that, but about Minecraft. And I'm like, whoa, kid, listen, just because I played the beta versions before it was a thing doesn't mean I'm, like, still, like, really good at it. Like, I don't know anything about Minecraft anymore. I'm a total idiot when it comes to Minecraft. But
oh my God,
if they,
Sean!
I've never been good at it. I just show up, I make 100 dogs, and then I just annoy everyone I'm around. That's what I do all the time.
You're talking like
I know, I'm talking like an old fart.
yeah.
I know, it's because I am an old fart, you
That's
idiot.
terrible.
It sucks.
Well,
Don't
but
do that.
too late.
Here-
But it's just,
wait.
I don't- if they can understand how to like do all of that ridiculous crap, I think they should know how to use 3 buttons and use like an older controller or something like that.
They should. And
They
here
should.
is quite possibly the thing that hurts me the most here.
Wait,
is-
there's something worse.
He wasn't done apparently.
Get ready.
God.
Another quote from this guy, the president of Nintendo. Some of the people seem to be unaware that this was an actual old game that existed, as they asked if the retro style graphics were supposed to be a throwback to old Nintendo games.
Okay, I lost faith.
Now
They-
was it the
What?
oldest
Skip
Nintendo
ahead to the end
game?
of this paragraph. They also wanted a deeper storyline and voice acting.
Okay, no. Now that they had to have gotten the most. I'm gonna
I don't
say
even know
terrible
where I
things
don't
in
even
the
know
air.
where they would get these people from.
Under a rock somewhere.
Well,
They couldn't have been in Japan.
Did they like go
There's
deep
no
into
way.
the Amazon and get like those people who like don't know what helicopters are?
Like Aboriginal tribes.
Yeah, did they like find some of those and go,
Okay.
"You want to play game? I'll give you food." Yeah, they translated that to "give me more dialogue," because the clicks they were hearing were like a different dialect. They weren't pleased.
Still, they're like, oh god, I read that and I started like weeping.
Just shed a single tear.
Okay. They're Nintendo. They have some resources. I'm sure they were going for the worst of the worst. I'm sure. Maybe very young kids who have never ever had the retro anything.
That's
It's all new, pampered, spoiled. I hate you.
I feel like playing those games are important. They're extremely important.
Right.
Not even just forget the fact that we're all like video game aficionados or whatever, but from a technological standpoint, isn't it interesting to see where, things come from? Like, you play on the Wii, you play your 360, like, they all stem from the NES and to go farther back to the Atari and to arcade cabinets and then to the first computers. Like, they're all they have that similar, origin. It's important to go back and figure that out. If I had a chance to play with the original Apple Macintosh, I would, like, or
If they were
something.
a fortune nowadays.
Yeah, like, I just think it would be cool, to hop on these old machines. And I love playing my NES and all the cool games that came with it. They're kind of primitive looking, but
Well,
they're great.
we had a blast last week when we were trying to get the show
Yeah.
uploaded. We were trying to get the show uploaded. It was converting files into other file types, into crazy other file types, because it just didn't want to work for us. So while we were waiting for an hour and a half for it to convert, we played Mario Party.
Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Yep.
on the N64.
That's super cool.
It was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
And our friendship
that
didn't end,
explains it.
so
That's why it's right there. That's okay. That's what would happen if you played anything with me.
Yeah, Mario Party 3. Actually, we should talk about that later, because that was
Okay.
hilarious. We wish we were recording it. It was so funny.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it was good.
Oh yeah, it
Ooh.
was so good.
Ooh.
A lot of fun. But yeah, I just
That's good to know that everyone's an idiot.
yeah, and, these people were talking about how they wanted the game to be easier, and I don't know. I like a hard game. There's something really satisfying.
I hate when
about
I sit and I beat a
You
game in
know-
a day.
See, this kind of feeds into that stereotype that Nintendo is kind of stupid, because
It has to be,
if-
because look
if
at what
they
it's
don't
appealing
know
to.
enough about, like they're finding these testers who know so little about gaming and
They're going out of their way to find those, probably.
right, exactly.
They want to hunt those
Why
down.
would you tailor games to them?
Because they're an untouched financial
They're not
pool.
even, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, bashing casual gamers. Those aren't even casual gamers. I don't know what
Those
they
are
are.
non-gamers.
They're like mutants.
they're non-gamers.
Put them down.
They're not Nintendo.
They're animals.
I mean, one could say that anyone who doesn't own a video game console is their core audience, because they want those people to become.
Yeah, because
Right.
with the Wii,
Fans.
that was like their goal, just to
obviously
get
they-
all the
Yeah.
people who don't have systems now, and that's why like all the Wii Hab centers showed up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
because they made it like such generic type of games, like it was just sports or bowling, or stupid things like that. And granted, they didn't sell a lot because I mean, who the hell's going to buy that? But it was geared towards all the people who don't play games very often, so they tried to keep it simple so that they'd enjoy it.
Hold on, wait, Wii Sports is the best-selling game of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah, it beat out
Wow.
the original Super Mario Brothers.
I was
Well, 'cause-
picturing like stupid carnival games and
Oh,
all those
no,
like,
no,
dumb
no.
crap things that are in every GameStop that it
No, but
just
like Wii
cover
Sports
a
was the
wall.
most important title for the Wii, and that's why it sold so well.
Yes.
I mean,
every
for a
old
little
folks
while,
home has that.
yeah, but for the little while, the Wii couldn't be touched. Like the 360 and
Right.
the PS3 were just trailing behind it for at least the first 2 years.
I'll tell you what.
And that was when everyone in the world was buying it. Then
Right.
everyone
Yeah.
got one, and then the sales went down because it was like, well, everyone has one, so whatever.
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Exactly. This is what you get. Sorry, guys.
Quick sell to zoos.
I'd call that success, though.
Yeah.
But it's true. Even my dad, who I've mentioned on the show, is not a video game fan.
I don't think any. Well, your dad had a Genesis before.
Yeah, my dad actually beat Altered Beast and played Ghouls and Ghosts a lot.
Yeah,
with my other
Well,
uncles.
I should clarify. He likes the retro arcade, like pinball machines and stuff.
Those are cool.
Loves that, and he's a real whiz at Mr. Do. On the
I've watched.
I'm
him play
assuming
Mr.
that's a
Do.
direct quote with the way you said a real whiz.
Well, no, because it's so retro.
Oh, okay.
But modern stuff he
Mhm.
doesn't really like. He would recognize the Wii Sports theme if it played it for him.
Wow, that's
he wouldn't know
awesome.
what it is,
But he'd
he
know
would
it?
recognize it. Hey, I know this.
I bought my mom a Wii Fit. Not that she ever touched it, but that's kind of relevant, I guess. She doesn't play games at all.
But going back to this difficulty thing, I think Nintendo does. I don't know, this isn't Nintendo in general. I mean, it's most games, like you said, do have a tutorial level or some form of get to learn the game before the game starts type thing.
We've reached that level of complexity in games now. I mean, you look at a controller and how many buttons it has. You kind of need that.
Yeah.
No one's gonna look at the manual. I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
the game will even like show you an illustration of the controller and show you where the button is,
Right.
instead of just saying a button.
Actually, I remember seeing that in the original Halo case. I was like looking through it and all the weapons and what they do. Games don't come with that anymore.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Like I know
They,
Bioshock
they come
Infinite.
with
I opened
like
it up. It had
occasionally like free months of Xbox, and then
they come with
other
advertisements.
There's
It comes
no
with
book.
Buy our DLC pass for, a discounted price or whatever.
It's on the disc already, but you have to give us money to get it.
That's
yeah.
a whole different issue.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
something
I was
different,
just,
but-
that's what's always in there.
Yeah.
But they
it's a
come with
can
little
of worms.
flyers and pamphlets to buy other add-ons or avatar items or DLC.
Instruction
and-
manuals aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's just like a
It's all digital.
print of the game, and it says like
Is
you
it
bought
even
this
digital?
game.
Is
They
it
have-
even digital? I guess there's
Yeah,
probably a thing in the menu to
no.
look at.
Yeah, in the menu. Most
Yeah.
of them have manuals now in the menus.
Yeah,
Save money on paper.
but
It's for the trees, man. It's for the trees.
let us know what you guys think. If games getting easier is a good thing, or if you're pining for something a little bit more challenging,
Or if you're indifferent.
Yeah, or if you don't care.
Indifference is cool.
and you want us to shut up.
Yeah.
Send us your apathy.
Yes,
Or don't.
We don't care.
exactly.
Anyway.
All right, well, we're gonna jump into this next block here. The adventure begins, ironically, from Mario Party 3.
Oh, no way.
Look at that.
And stay
Here we
tuned
go.
after the not stay tuned, but after the show, we're going to upload this episode as well onto our download section and probably YouTube. So
Yes.
check out our Facebook for our download links and download the episodes for yourself to listen to whenever you want.
Or don't. No, wait, no. Do it.
No,
Yeah,
that
no,
one's
definitely
I'm
do
not
that.
going to be indifferent towards that.
Yeah,
Do that.
especially because we have the option of AdFly link. So disable your ad blocker and click that to support us without actually giving any of your money away.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a win-win, guys.
We'll take somebody
Come on.
else's money.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and also a quick aside from that, you can download our stuff from our Google Drive folder, and I promise you,
That's what that link is for.
yes, I promise you, we are working on making this a podcast. So,
Like,
I've
like for real.
for real, I swear,
This isn't a Creeper Games reference or joke.
no,
Not that that's ever going to be done.
maybe,
But
but
really, let's not tease. Come on now.
we are working on getting that. So just bear with us. We will let you guys know when that is.
RSS feed and all.
For
Yeah.
all of our listeners who are always asleep and go to work.
Boo.
Because sadly, we have a lot of those.
Well, hey, they can listen starting now. We're uploading these
It's true.
starting last week.
Yeah. YouTube.
Yeah. What is that? Just an MP3?
Dude, what if they're like those people who want to
MP4.
like...
It's right now it's a video. I can
Okay.
upload the MP3s though.
What
Okay.
if they're those type of people that they have to sit and they have to watch it in order? They,
Well,
they,
I-
need,
Go
to,
back.
they need to start in
I-
season 1.
We
We don't have all of
whoa.
those.
Season 2?
That's too retro.
Oh.
That was like alpha. You know, you were
mm.
cool before it was cool.
Gotcha.
So listen to us.
So in other words, if you listen then, good job, because no one else is going to hear that stuff.
but
Yeah,
I have
that's gone.
I have our current season 3 episodes 1 and 2 uploaded to our Google Drive already.
Did you just say season 3?
We're in season
This is
3.
season
dude.
3, bro.
That makes me feel so happy to hear you
I
say
know,
that.
right?
Right? It's cool.
So I have 8-Bits and Joysticks season 3 episodes 1 and 2 on our Google Drive folder right now, along with episode what was last week?
The Phantom
9.
Menace.
9.
Phantom Menace.
Clone Wars?
No.
No.
These are
Oh,
quality programs.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Attack of the Clones.
All right. Well, here is be sure to check out our Google Drive folder. We have the links on our Facebook page somewhere. If not, we'll share them again.
Check
Actually,
our
it's-
notes. It's on our notes.
Yeah, with the notes. I actually shared one at the beginning of the episode, so it's on there. I'll share it again. But go down there, check them out. We're gonna upload these as soon as we can. Here is The Adventure Begins from Mario Party 3 here on 8-Bits and Joysticks.
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
You're listening to 8 Bits and Joysticks, and that was the intro cutscene from Halo 4. One of my personal favorite cutscenes of all time. Mainly just because when I first watched it, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, whoa, this game looks amazing. And I was so excited to happy to be playing Halo 4. I never thought it would happen, but
We went to the midnight release for that.
yes, we did, and we had a really great time.
That was awesome.
It was a lot of fun. We had History Unfolds from Soul Calibur 2. The End Begins, God of War 2, and The Adventure Begins from Mario Party 3.
I'm sensing a theme.
I saw those two next to each other, and I was like, I have to keep it that way.
Good.
So yeah, that was that block there, and now it's time for us to talk about some news that came out of the Pokemon Company recently.
Oh, good news.
And it has been announced when Pokemon X and Y was shown, there was a funny looking Mewtwo, and everyone was freaking out because they didn't know what it was, and they thought that it might have been a Mewtwo
Mew 3.
evolution. Yeah, everyone was calling it Mew 3.
Trace.
Trace, yeah. And no one knew what to make of it, or if it was supposed to be like a pre-evolution thing, because it looked kind of tiny. It didn't look as big as Mewtwo, but it has been revealed that it is actually a mega evolution. And what mega evolutions are is if you have a mega stone, the Pokemon has to be holding a mega stone. It allows the Pokemon to have a mega evolution that takes place within the battle that you're having, and
They
it'll
basically go Super Saiyan. I'm just saying. That's exactly
just
what happened.
saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's
exactly what
exact.
happens.
That is what it's like.
Did you see what Genghis Khan's looks like?
No,
The little baby jumps out of the pouch and the baby goes gold, and then Genghis Khan just hangs out in the background.
that's awesome.
I think that's cool.
They have only revealed or confirmed a very tiny list of Pokemon that
My God, you're right.
have
It jumps out of
mega
its
evolutions, and it's Mewtwo, Blaziken, Ampharos, Lucario, Absol, Mawile, and Kangaskhan.
I'm looking at all the pictures right now, and some of them look pretty badass.
Mewtwo looks like a baby girl.
Mewtwo looks a little weird.
He looks like a bottle opener.
Oh my God, he does.
Oh God!
He is a bottle opener.
Please.
That's why Team Rocket needs him.
Please make that the drawing.
Done. I was trying to think of something else, but now I'm done.
Yay!
Yay.
Mew 3.
Mega Mewtwo, the bottle opener.
I would just love to see one of the, they said mega evolutions, and I just thought of Mewtwo with like Mega Man's arm, and
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
they're all just like shooting each other. A real violent Pokemon.
I'll draw a collection of Megalutions.
Megalutions.
That's what I'm calling them for now.
There were a couple other things that were revealed. There's some other like training.
Wait, these don't. Oh, the Mega Stone is not just one item that you have. That it works for everybody. It's a specific item for
It's
the
like
species.
It's like a potion.
So
for the species.
So
Jesus
to
Christ.
go from Blaziken to Mega Blaziken in battle, it needs to be holding a Blazikenite stone.
Oh my god, does that mean there's like freaking 500 different items?
Lucario Knight.
Oh my god, this game's dumb.
Well,
That's
they
insane.
haven't confirmed that all Pokemon will have this.
Right.
This is a specific list.
But why Genghis Khan?
I guess because they can't think of anything else.
Because they were
to
like,
do
pick
with it.
something from the old generation. I don't even care.
Shut
it could
up
be
all those-
Lapras for all I care.
Shut up, all those 20-somethings who keep bitching that the new generations suck.
And then they were like, dude, what about Farfetch? And they were like, no, we need somebody that's a little better. But not like much better, because then it'll be like,
See, I understand like why Genghis Khan. I mean, Mega Scyther would be cool,
oh my god.
right? Or
Or Beedrill.
Well, all of these seem to be the final evolution or Pokemon with no evolutions.
Yeah, it's like the last step in an. Oh, is that Mareep? The electric sheep guy.
Ampharos.
Yeah, and that's.
Sorry, I never got
final-
past Mareep, so I wouldn't know what it was.
Well, it's adorable. I don't blame you. I
was like,
love the
"You're too
electric
cute,
sheep.
bas-" I was like, B.
There's a new electric mouse they revealed. A new Pokemon.
Yup.
You mean that Raichu?
No, come here. Look,
Pokemon.
Wait. That's a new one. Where?
I thought
are
that.
you?
I think I know exactly what you're going to show me.
That
Yeah,
one.
I thought that was one of those. You know that website where you can mix Pokemon and they show you an artist rendering of what they are.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of that with the Meryl and Raichu, and I was like, "That's pretty cool. Whoever made that's really good." And then I saw that just now, and I was like, "Wait, that's real?"
Yep.
And that's what happened in my mind, guys.
It has. Oh, that's adorable. It's an electric fairy type,
Oh god.
and its known moves include Nuzzle.
Aww. That's
Nuzzle.
adorable. Is he
Yep.
for like tag team matches? Does he cheer up the one he's with?
I don't know. All I know is
nuzzles
the bunny rabbit one, Bunnelby, that they released.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
He looks like something out of a one of those old claymation Easter specials, like Peter Cottontail.
No, he
Yeah, he
does.
How do you pronounce the name of the new mouse? Dedenne?
Deaden or
Dead
I don't know.
end.
It's spelled Dedenne.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Dedenne?
It might not be its final English name.
Oh.
They all seem to be like spritzy.
Because that's
Is this
a
cloud?
That's a Japanese
What the
name.
hell
no,
is
it's cotton
Spritzy?
candy.
That's not better. Don't say that like it makes it better.
And your double face palm.
That's like saying, is that an ice cream cone? No. That's a sundae. Those are both Pokemon.
It's really cotton candy.
Yeah, it's in the same family as the food type Pokemon.
Swirlix.
What the hell's
Type
that?
fairy. Classification cotton candy Pokemon. Ability Sweet Veil.
I'm gonna throw up.
You're gonna throw up because
Entry.
you had too much sugar.
Swirlix only eats sweets, causing its body to be sweet and sticky like cotton candy.
So in other
Wait, isn't
words,
there a
It is
don't put it
exclusive,
near a
one.
Snorlax.
It's oh my
Done.
god! I want to see a Snorlax eating all of.
What
the
do you guys want me
food.
to draw? Just pick,
Oh!
just make up your mind.
Damn it!
And then I'll draw it. I only have so
Wait,
much room on
wait,
that fridge.
That's what we'll do. It'll be a Snorlax eating the cotton candy. And
Opening a drink.
opening a drink
with
with,
his
the
Mew
Trace.
3.
Yeah, there we go.
Megalutions.
Also, there's another one here. Malamar. Isn't it an actual candy bar?
yeah,
well,
Malamar is
that's-
definitely a thing. I just don't remember what it is. Yeah, go ahead, Google it. That's right. I said Google it.
To Bulbapedia.
I'll Bing it.
Bing. You doing the Bing challenge? I got a lot of Microsoft points by doing that in the mall.
I looked up 8-bits and joysticks during that challenge,
Oh, really?
and Google beat out Bing. Just
That's
because,
why we use Google.
Yeah, just because Google found us.
Fuck Bing.
He says as he bings.
I'm not binging anything.
Okay.
I binged once and I was like, I'm done with this. This is terrible.
Okay.
Malamar cookie.
There you go,
No,
it's a
listen,
cookie.
listen. Name origin. It may be a combination of mal, Latin for bad, and calamari, because it is a dark type.
It looks like a squid.
It's a squid, but it's
Yeah.
a dark type. So
Oh, that
it-
makes sense.
But that's a
for
cookie, right?
Bad
Malamar's?
calamari.
Yeah, Nabisco Malamar. It's spelled differently, but still.
Who cares? It's said the same. So in other words, Snorlax will eat that shit too.
The dark psychic type. Very, very cool type combination so
I
far.
hate that there's like 2 or 3 types to a thing now.
They've had 2 types since the first game. What are you talking about?
I like Go-Goat.
Oh my God, yes.
What the hell?
You can ride
What?
him.
You
He's
can
a
ride.
mount.
He's
dude.
a goat.
That thing right there.
That's a go-goat. Also, his Skiddo, his first form they released, is
His
adorable.
Skiddo.
No, I thought it was Skidoo.
Does that only
No,
I like
it's Skiddo.
Skidoo more. Can
Oh,
you do that?
Skiddo?
We'll call him
How many
Skidoo.
O's are there?
Just one.
Oh, there's 2 D's.
Skiddo.
It's Skidoo.
Skidoo.
Skidoo. Does it have 2 legs?
No, it has 4.
They're
Oh,
just-
from over here, this angle, it looks like it has 2.
He's running.
Oh my
Oh.
God, they can both be ridden. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yes.
Road.
It says ridden, so I'm gonna read it like that. They can be ridden.
No, ridden is definitely correct. Okay, well,
Just look at that picture of Sonic. again.
I'm still waiting for the damn evolutions of the starters. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
Oh God, if that fox is fire fighting,
It should just be fire and fire, fire. Then be done.
for fire type.
No, I mean like it's fire, it's fire, it's fire. Like it doesn't
Oh.
evolve and become stupid.
it's gonna.
It should evolve into a Hitmonchan.
Man, maybe.
Just become completely fighting. Just ditch the fire midway.
All right, well,
He's like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever, Sean.
we're gonna jump into the next block here. That is the news on Pokemon.
X and Y.
I know I'm gonna get it, but every time they announce something new, it's a 50-50 shot of whether I'm gonna be happy or not. Sometimes they announce things like, "Oh, cool!" Like this week, I was like, "That's pretty awesome. I like that."
Well,
I get excited. Other times, I'm like, "What are you doing?"
did you see any of the other stuff that they've announced on it, like
There was-
sky battles and horde encounters?
And yeah, I saw the horde encounters, and the one thing I got from that was, shit, caves are gonna be terrible. So
Yes.
many Zubat.
I'm sure that's balanced, so it's not crazy.
I'm sure
but
it won't be.
it reminds me kind of like the anime, where you get hit with a swarm of Pokemon, like out in the wilderness somewhere.
Like in the first episode where Ash was ambushed by all those Spearow because he threw the rock and hit it in the face.
Yes.
I hope that happens. I hope they recreate that
Oh,
scene.
that's-
That'd
So
be cool.
cool.
I'd like it.
And then you steal that bitch's bike.
That bitch's bike. That redheaded stepchild whore. Like, where are you going with this, Andrew?
He's
I
got it.
just
He's got
wanted
it.
to
He's got a
steal-
direction. I'm sure.
I just wanted to steal Misty's bike and recreate the first episode because that first episode changed my life.
That's
But
true.
yeah. So let us know if you're interested in what your thoughts are on Mega Evolutions and all the new info from Pokemon X and Y. But here is the Ezio's Family track from Assassin's Creed 2.
Woo.
And when we come back, we are going to be talking a little bit about the dumbest mobile game I have ever heard of. So
I'm
Okay.
intrigued.
be prepared for that. So here's Ezio's Family on 8-bits and joysticks.
Creeper. Oh man. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never
forge. I like you so MLG Pro. The sword's made of diamond, so come at me, bro. Training in your room under the torchlight. Hone that form to get you ready for the big fight. Every single day in the home light, creepers out prowling. Alright, look at me, look at you. Take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a warrior, baby. What else is new? And my blade's gonna tear
Cause
through
baby
you.
tonight, the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again.
Get your stuff. Yeah, let's take back
Yeah,
the world.
baby tonight, grab your sword, armor, and gold.
It's on.
Take your revenge. So fight, fight like it's the last night of your lifetime. Show them your light. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, grab your pick, shovel, and bolt again. And run until it's done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby tonight, come on, the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again.
We had to run back over here because we are actually
Playing Mario.
we're actually playing Super Mario Bros. Oh, this is it. This is it.
Dude, don't mess up. This is your infinite life.
Oh wait,
mode.
it's the second.
Ah!
All right, so
Oh,
hold
wait,
on.
pause it. I thought you just
We're
died.
paused. No, it's fine. Now, based on our previous discussion of people who haven't played Super Mario Brothers 1 or couldn't get past the first level, we're actually in World 3
Already?
at the beginning. Well, I used the warp zone.
Oh, man. Well, hey, I'm sure they didn't know about that in that room either.
If they couldn't get past the first Goomba, I highly doubt they knew what a fucking warp zone was. But that was Ezio's Family is what we started off with. Then we went to Vampire Killer from Castlevania. We had the Unfinished Swan theme. It was
That's
great,
pretty.
really great game.
I would love to play it.
And Revenge, which was the that Usher cover.
Creeper parody.
Yeah.
Minecrafty.
So I like it.
That was a crafty song.
Ooh.
Minecrafty. Ha!
But we were actually we're trying to replicate the 100 life
Well, you guys are. I'm drawing on the fridge.
glitch. Yeah, you're working on your drawing. But we're doing
yeah, it doesn't look good. Don't look at it yet. It's not.
we're
done.
trying to do the 100 life glitch on World 3 level 3-1.
So
and-
explain this glitch to me now.
So basically when the two Koopas are coming down this pyramid thing,
Yeah.
the second Koopa is going to hit, I think you can do it on it's the second step, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And if you jump on his back in the right way, he gets pushed against the wall. But when he comes back, Mario hasn't gotten up high enough to where he goes under his feet. So it hits his feet, and he just keeps bouncing back and forth between your feet and the
So you just
step
sit there
of
and
the
you keep
pyramid.
getting points?
You keep getting points, and eventually you get points to the point where it's just one up. So you keep jumping on his back repeatedly. It's just one up, one up, one up forever.
So what you do is you set it up, then you go to the bathroom, you get a drink, you just hang out.
Well, eventually it does stop, but you can get something it's like 99 lives or something.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. I used to watch my uncle do it all the time as a kid, and I'm like, whoa.
Uncle,
and
you're
I
so-
got to do it.
Uncle Magic, you're so cool.
Uncle Magic!
Hey, kids. All the celebrities call me for their birthday parties.
I want that guy for my birthday.
You're a celebrity, so.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I
he's-
got to do it. I got to do this thing once, and I didn't get. I think I got like 3. I got like 3 1-ups or something, and I was like, whoa, cool.
That's awesome. I love little things like this. Like, did you ever make a black hole in Super Smash Brothers?
Yes.
I watched you do it.
You watched me do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't actually try because you were like afraid.
Well, no,
Because it was very precise, where everyone had to stand.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Incredibly precise.
I didn't know what to do, so
It's so
I
good.
think I handed the controller over to you, and you did it.
Probably.
I laughed a lot. It was cool.
It's so funny. You just throw onions in there, and then it's just like you touch it, and it goes, and then you die.
Speaking of funny, real quick, the dumbest Android game ever has been released, and it's called Send Me to Heaven. And this game is nothing more than using your phone's accelerometer to track height. You load up
Really?
the game and you throw it as far as you can into the air. It records the height thrown and posts it to like a leaderboard, and you just try and get the high score.
Really?
That's it.
That's so cool.
But
Oh, no.
That's gonna lead to
That's-
a lot of broken phones.
That's why that's so cool. Now, it solely depends on if this company made this phone because they hate people. If this company hates people and they made this game and they were like, you know what? Screw people. Let's make a game because they're so obsessed with games right now, and it'll solely revolve around putting your phone in harm's way. And if they break it, they break it. We're not responsible.
That's what the disclaimer says. It says, I understand and agree that playing Send Me to Heaven is entirely at my own risk. I understand and agree that the author of Send Me to Heaven shall in no event be liable for any direct, indirect, incidental, consequential, or exemplary damages or injuries.
So in other words, if somebody throws their phone and hits a baby, and then that baby goes to the hospital,
if anything
Send Me to Heaven
happens
is safe.
to
And then
you
they
while
send
playing
that
this
baby
game,
to heaven.
Oh God!
And
the baby goes to
then
heaven.
and they don't get any
You get
repercussions.
you get an ultimate high score.
Leaderboards right there.
I like to point out that it's banned in the iPhone App Store.
Really?
Apple
So it's
turned it
Android
down.
only?
It's Android only.
Dude, I could get that right now.
You can.
Oh my God, I'll just get an OtterBox and then let's go.
That's the great idea. Let's do
Mm-hmm.
that.
So if you guys, to all of our Android fans out there, if you want to post your high score for Send Me to Heaven to our Facebook page,
I'm waiting for the first person to attach it to one of those
Balloons
that goes up into
A
the
weather
atmosphere,
balloon?
the
Like
high
it-
atmosphere.
Like like that frog.
Yeah.
oh god,
Like the frog that had the balloons on its arms and legs and it just went ooh,
I
and
don't-
just floated away.
that's one of the things I've laughed at the most in my entire life.
I can understand why.
Miles, did I tell you about that?
I don't think so.
There's a 4chan thing, right?
Yeah, I saw a picture on 4chan where someone said that they posted a picture of they caught a frog.
Oh,
and
that's
they got
terrible.
4 balloons and they attached
And
the
one balloon to
each
each limb, and it fanned out.
It was a photo of him like attaching it, and then the frog sitting there, and the last photo was a frog over his neighbor's house in the air, floating away from across the street.
Little do we know that frog had cancer, and his last wish was to fly.
I hope, because that frog
No,
is dead.
his last wish was, I've always wanted to play Send Me to Heaven. And then he went.
You win.
That is such a good idea for a game.
So-
Solely because it revolves around people messing up their phones. It's a shame that the iPhone can't have it.
Yeah,
Because
well,
most people that would
because-
want to lose or break their phones would have an iPhone.
well, I think
Oh,
most
I was
people who
gonna
have an
say.
iPhone,
They-
would want to play the game. They already have a shattered screen.
That's true because
Yes.
they dropped it from 3 feet.
You beat me to it. They don't need that game to break their phones.
Yeah,
True. That's
really
why the Android has it, because they need it. Because it's like a drop, that's fine.
There was a really funny Onion article saying that the new iPhone is going to come with a pre-shattered screen for
Oh, it's
teenage
awesome.
girls.
That's perfect.
Can we make an iOS only app called Send Me to Hell, and it's all about
Just about
dropping your phone?
No, they're going
I
to do an
think they're-
expansion for it, I'm sure. They probably already copyrighted it.
I think
Damn
they'll
it.
reject that one as well. But that is the dumbest and weirdest app that I have ever heard of. So,
That's so cool.
let
I
us
never
know
heard
if
of
you
that.
guys download it.
I might get it. I have Play Store money. I might just get it.
Do it.
Oh God.
We'll play it down here. I'll be playing it while we're on the air.
All right. Well, we're gonna jump into this last block here, and I believe there is a request.
Yeah, there's a very special request.
There's a
a song
request
dedicated in this block to a certain artist that we know based in Brooklyn, New York.
who does excellent.
He did that Pokemon piece that we put up on the 8-Bits page.
Very, very nice, very detailed, beautiful
He
sculptures.
did the Fennec the Fox.
Oh,
Yes.
I loved that
He did-
one.
Yeah,
he's
that
a
was by
Fennekin.
Jose. Good old Jose.
Oh.
He's a very talented fellow, and this specific song is dedicated to him solely because I know he loves it.
It's the I'll just say it right now. It's the second song in this block.
So, Jose,
hope you're listening,
you
buddy.
better be listening because this is beautiful.
Maybe we should text him.
My phone's dead, so
Oh.
go for it.
How are you gonna play Send Me to Heaven if your phone's dead?
I'll get it tomorrow. I gotta charge my phone and get ready for the hours of fun.
Or you can just throw
I
your.
think you mean minutes or seconds.
no,
Just seconds. You doubt my power. I'm gonna catch it like once,
we could just throw your phone as high as we can and eyeball it, right?
but you're not gonna give me I don't know how they do their scoring system.
Eyeball it.
I'll stand on my roof with a really long measuring tape.
All right, did you get it? Yeah. Miles, your turn.
All right, well, here is the final block. This is Rosetta's Comet Observatory 3 from Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh.
And the second song is going to be our
Jose.
super special
Jose
dedication,
dedication.
request. Enjoy this final block. When we come back, we will show you guys the remix, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So
Beautiful.
here's
Perfect.
Super Mario Galaxy on 8-bits and joysticks. Defenders of Legacy. That was the name of the track.
Is that how you read it every time you read that thing? When you were like making a playlist?
Something like that.
You're like, Defenders of Legacy every time.
Defenders of Legacy.
Justice.
And that was from Bloody Roar.
Stars.
We also heard Ken Stage from Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
I love that song so much.
Our request/dedication song was Silent Hill Downpour's Korn theme.
As sung by Korn with a K.
Korn.
God.
Glad we got them on the show.
God, they're good.
And
God.
Rosetta's Comet Observatory 3. And that about wraps up this week's episode.
Which was from 10 to meh.
Yeah, tonight we ended a little bit earlier than
Little mash.
little early on the meh side. But we've been playing Super Mario Brothers this whole time. Actually, Miles is still playing.
I'm still playing.
Super Mario Brothers.
Can you hear it or no?
No. I don't think so.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
hear
it
a
is.
little
Oh,
bit.
God.
Sorry.
Warp pipe.
My ears.
But we are going to wrap it up. I think we're all done with our discussions, but we would like to plug a few things. Next week, don't forget, is our Sega Genesis show. So we're gonna try and work out some kind of a live stream deal where we live play a game
we
or something.
Play Sonic Spinball.
Ooh, that would be good.
It's like pinball with Sonic instead of a ball.
I'd be up for that.
I have it. It's awesome.
And the week after that, we have our Super Nintendo special, and same thing. We'll try and work out a live play. Yes.
Sorry,
Dude, you got a star. What's that mean? I don't know because I'm a noob.
Vulnerable.
You're invulnerable?
If you head over to our Facebook page, we have in our notes section a list of links, and one of them is to, if you click the link, it generates some kind of revenue for us. Make sure
I
you
don't
turn
really
off your
understand
ad
how that
blocker.
stuff works, but yeah.
Yeah, turn off your ad blocking software if you have any, like I do, and click that link and send money our way. Now, it doesn't cost you money.
Send
Yes.
that our way.
Send the coins our way. Doesn't cost you anything. Just click that link.
It costs the Mushroom Kingdom everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's at that thing again.
And
you almost had it.
Andrew.
oh wait.
You did it!
Oh yeah, keep going.
Just do
Miles-
that.
Miles is
get the
getting-
sweet spot.
Are you continuously jumping or are you just letting
I'm
it
just
go?
letting it go. One up, baby.
Oh my god.
You've done what his uncle can only do.
Miles did it. He got the infinite one up.
Dude, your time's running out. You only have 90
Dude.
seconds to get lives. Wow,
Doesn't-
those are really fast seconds.
They're Mario seconds, dude. They're always really
Not
fast.
real
Listen
seconds.
to the one ups.
I can hear it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I won't talk.
That's a beautiful sound.
Right? It's so satisfying.
You know what
I'm
you
in
should do?
awe
You
watching
should-
this.
You should make that your text message sound so it loses its meaning.
No, don't do that.
That's what happens
I know
with
what
that
you mean
stuff.
too. I know what you mean.
Oh, we got 16 seconds left.
Dude, finish it.
No, who
Should I-
cares? Keep
should
going.
No, you're. Oh God, you're about to die. Here you go.
Aw, too bad you got all those lives.
I lost
Let's say
one
MA.
It gives you a crown symbol with an
with an
exclamation
exclamation point.
point.
What the hell's that mean?
I don't know how many lives that is.
It's over
Means you did a really
9,000.
good job. Sucks that this game doesn't save.
I know.
But let's see. Is there anything else left besides from follow us on Facebook and that Twitter thing that we sort of use sometimes?
Should we tell them what our plan is since we got all that stuff? that we
That's
spent?
right. That's right. Okay, before we go,
'Cause we haven't actually told our listeners what
Or
the plan
me.
is.
What are we talking about? What?
You know what it is.
What?
We just didn't.
So-
yeah, you know what it is.
Sean and I and our friend John, we sat down and we got
Gruyere.
together every now and then, and we played through
Fatal
together
Frame.
Fatal Frame, and actually we were
Talked about
accompanied
it a
by Bridget sometimes.
Yeah, Bridget showed up. Ah, Bridget.
And
good person. Good person, that Bridget.
we enjoyed our time playing Fatal Frame so much that
So very much.
we were actually considering pooling our money and buying it for PlayStation 2, which was really expensive.
$70.
It was a lot of money for a PS2 game. It's a lot.
Yeah, so we found something else that we could spend $70 on.
We have now purchased, and it's shipping to us, video capture equipment. So and little lapel mics.
We got 3 lapel mics.
Lapel mics.
Little lapel mics. So we're gonna plan it on doing is when
You just
that
gotta have
stuff
a
comes,
lapel.
we're gonna test it out.
Fuck.
And we're going to hopefully get underway with doing a little let's play of Fatal Frame 2. So I don't know how long we'll do little episodes. Maybe a half hour
We'll
or
have to do it in episodes.
20
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, we'll do episodes of us playing. Fatal
Well, that's fine
Frame.
because we basically played it in episodes.
Yeah.
But the best part is, I know just about nothing about this game. You're gonna get genuine reactions from us all.
Yeah, we only know that it's a sequel.
I'm
to
not sure
Fatal
if John's
Frame.
gonna be exciting to listen to. He might just go the whole time, but it'll be good. I know there's one part that I was warned of with a crawl space. That's all that was said.
I don't want to know.
They just said there's this part with this crawl space, man. You'll hate it. So
Well,
I probably will.
There were many parts of the other
Wonderful.
game that
So in
I
other words,
hated.
when we eventually start playing this game, and it gets to a point where there's a crawl space, I'm not gonna want to go in, which basically means I'm gonna have to have the controller. That's the thing. We're gonna have to put it in the hands of the person who's scaredest at that time.
That's true.
That's not fair.
I'm
a
not
scaredy
going
cat.
to. I would like to be there. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to watch
Oh, you
your
have
guys'
to play at least
reaction.
once.
No,
because it's
no.
not scary
'Cause
unless you're
I am
holding the
going to-
controller.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that
let's-
is
He
true.
can totally vouch for it.
That is true.
He's
I've
fine.
watched the
Totally
majority
He's
of the
fine
time.
watching it, but when he has it, oh my god, it's entertaining. We're gonna have to circulate because you have to have it.
No. We'll do every episode. Will be every other, or we'll switch on and off.
We'll switch. Yeah, we'll figure
it
every
out,
time we
but-
die.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be
That'll
interesting.
happen.
It's funny playing by those rules again.
Oh my
You
god.
have to play online for so long, you just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
respawning. But it's like, all right, dude, you died. Hand over the controller.
It's dude, you died. Give me the controller. Oh my god, you didn't save for an hour. It's that. It's great, and by great I mean terrible.
So
Old school.
look forward to us. We'll make a little post about like when we test all this equipment out.
I'll make
so
a cool little intro animation for it.
More for our YouTube channel. Yay.
yes,
This would be like definite stuff for the YouTube channel, but we have to state that it is not our property, so they don't take it down. That's why the stuff got taken down, because we didn't say, hey, we didn't say that we didn't write all the songs. That's
Nope.
why it was all gone right
Nope.
away, right? No,
Nope.
that's what
Nope.
I guess.
Because YouTube is stupid and
Well,
it
yeah,
has,
I mean,
it
duh.
has the stuff that automatically scans your upload for music that is in its database of we don't like people playing our shit.
which I don't understand because a lot of I actually get a decent chunk of the playlist every week from YouTube, so I don't understand how.
If you guys listening in know how to circumvent these copyright things,
Yeah, please, but
Pshaw.
please let us know. I just want more people to listen to this show. Like seriously, I want thousands every week. Just
Thousands of years ago.
before the dawn of man.
8 bits.
But yes, if you have any knowledge of posting copyrighted material
let's
to
just use
YouTube,
Vimeo, man.
That's
not-
true.
I mean, we could use Vimeo, but Vimeo's where all the like serious people go. We're not serious.
No, we're not.
All right. Well, that's all the plugging we got to do for tonight. Facebook, Twitter, follow us on those things. Check
Tell
out
your
our.
friends about us.
Tell your friends about us, please.
Street Pass with us. That way we
Street
can
Pass
tell
with
you
us.
about us.
Send in
Oh, dude, I
requests.
can't wait to Street Pass at Best Buy and then just stay there and then have somebody Street Pass me and be like, what's 8-bits and joysticks?
I hope.
And where is this Sean character?
I had someone ask me in person. Like I met someone I street passed with,
Oh, that's awesome.
and they were like, "Oh," because I told them I was like, "Oh, can I give you guys our business card?" And they're like, "That's what your message is?" And we're like, "Yeah."
They were like, that's familiar.
"Yeah."
This is what you say every day you Street Pass me.
It's
Stranger?
You should add Google it somewhere in there.
I can't. I literally
Dude,
just
we-
was able to fit.
We
8-bits
can
and
fit
joysticks.
8-bits and joysticks and one exclamation point.
It's
we
like
can't fit everything else.
serendipitous.
Dude, what we need to do is we need to join our Street Pass thingies together so that they have to Street Pass both of us to get the full message.
That would be cool.
It would be cool, but then everyone would just get half a message.
One would say
Whatever.
8-bits, one would say joysticks, and they're like, "Huh?"
What's an 8-bits?
All right.
Mhm.
Well, we hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Again, be sure to tune in next week for our Sega Genesis special. And this is a really relaxing, very cool little jazz number. This is called the Jazz Plumber Trio. And I figured it was appropriate due to our discussion about the original Super Mario Brothers. And this is a jazz remix of the Super Mario Brothers theme song by someone who actually, we've played many remixes by this guy, DJ Pretzel.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
DJ
nice.
Pretzel.
So
Yum.
We know him.
glad to have him back on the show.
Welcome back, I guess.
Tune in next week, and we hope you guys enjoy the show. Here's DJ Pretzel's Jazz Plumber Trio. For Sean Hughes and Miles Bruckner, I'm Andrew Padula, and this has been 8-Bits and Joysticks. Enjoy.
Good night, everybody.